All right, so I am now recording for demonstration purposes. I've got two cameras set up, and I've got some LED lights set up, and I've got them. White balance is set to 3200 so that they'll match the spotlights that are in the background behind me. And I've got what I'll call my main camera is a 70 to 2, no, it's a 24 to 70 lens on a Canon 6D. That's camera 1 right over here, the one I'm looking into. And then I've got camera 2, which is a much wider shot here, and that's actually being shot on a tilt shift lens. It's a 24 millimeter tilt shift, much wider shot is what I needed. And I don't have a second wide. My 2470 is sort of my widest lens, I think, right now. So I'm just putting this on a wider lens, and that's on an ES 5D. And then I've got the zoom recorder right in front of me here. So I'm going to be getting some level of sound from the 5D there and from the 6D there. They're both on. The recording will be happening from the cameras, but the quality, of course, is going to be terrible from those cameras. And this is just so we've got some footage that we can use for the two camera setup, and to do the lecture today in Premiere Pro, where I'm going to pull all the footage in, take the soundtrack in, and we're basically going to see how we seamlessly put all of those together. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm sort of going back and forth between the two cameras. It's actually not a bad idea sometimes to direct your person to look at camera 2 from time to time, because if you did want to do a certain length of shot where the person's looking in the other camera, rather than having a secondary shot where it looks like you're looking at the side of their head all the time. So I kind of love the idea of having my narrator look from camera to camera so that I've got both options when I'm looking to switch from camera to camera. So it's just something to think about when you're shooting. So I'm just going to keep talking like this for a while about nothing in particular, just so I've got enough time on my footage for this. So, and yeah, I've checked my levels on my zoom recorder, so I'm sort of hoping and assuming that I've got a relatively decent quality of recording coming from the zoom. I think it's probably in the shot with the wide. I'm not sure if it's in the shot for this one because I'm just shooting this by myself, basically getting preset on focus. I just sort of set the focus on the edge of this pillow. So I'm thinking from this camera I'll be relatively well in focus. This one's a wide, so wide's always going to give you a decent focus. You don't have to worry about critical focus as much when you're shooting with a slightly wider lens. So a few different things to consider there. That should be enough footage for now. Let's just wrap that up. So I'm going to go and turn off the cameras, turn off the recorder, and we'll see what we get. Cheers.